Buenos días, Deborah. Good morning. I know it's funny how sometimes it starts with 8 and then it says 1. Usually we end up with Deborah. Morning, Deborah. How was your weekend? I know you were with me in the live yesterday. Oh my gosh, I did not cook that. What was it that couscous? So I went back and watched some videos, and it says you put the oil and the water, you put the couscous, and then you cover it for 15 minutes, and then you use the fork to fluff it up. I'm like, oh, okay. So I gotta try to do it correctly the next time. Don't cook it like quinoa. And also, I think one lady said it's not really a grain, it is a type of pasta. Can you believe that? So I learned something yesterday. All right, good morning. Welcome to Monday. It's a nice day. It's kind of partly cloudy and sunny here in Panama City. And we're just grateful to God for another day, right? Another day has sprung. So we want to be grateful and make it work by being kind, being intentional, forgiving, all the good stuff, good energy, right? All right, this is beginner, so we're not gonna go heavy. See if we have anybody else. It says there's only 2. Somebody said she was here, but she didn't want to wait. Shade to Glory with Lauren Vines. Okay. So let us walk, and then we're going to take our 10 minutes to stretch for our upcoming retreat. We found someone who's going to give us massages, and then she's going to do a yoga class for us. So I'm excited to see. It's going to be lots of stretching, I know, because that's what yoga does for you. Improve flexibility, right? Very good. This is beginner, so we're not gonna go heavy, but we're still gonna stretch, right? All right, open the legs, and let us turn. Easy does it on the back, okay? Be kind and gentle to your back. All right. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Yes. You know, when your back is not stiff, you're less likely to be injured. So doing all these stretching exercises is good for your back. And if you put your hand like this, you get an even nicer stretch. Breathe. Now, sit in it and hug yourself like this. Now you're stretching the shoulders. And then open your arm. Put the shoulder blades together and then open them. You feel that? Out. And in. Good. Now come up. Let's roll the shoulders. Since we're doing the upper, let's continue with those. Upper chest, shoulder area, neck. We'll do those. And reverse. Breathe. Never forget to breathe, whatever you're doing. Now let's stretch again. And stretch. Woo. I like it. I don't know why I feel like I need to do the back today. waist. And this one. Okay. Let's try to look backwards. Feel it? Center. And then backwards. Center. Back. Center. And back. Center. And down with her. And let it all hang. Oh. So you're really trying to feel the stretch from the neck. So good. And then back. Keep your eyes open so you don't lose your balance. Stretch. Center. Back. Oh, goodness. Very good. Now come down. So now we get into the hip area. Ah, so good. Bend the knees and roll up. Down again. Now put your head all the way down now. You feel it? Nice stretch in the hips. Grab your ankle. Open your feet a little bit wider, just a little tad. You feel it? Bend one elbow at a time. Exaggerating the stretch from the hip to the shoulders. Oh, so good. So good. Put your hands on the ground and bounce forward and back. Easy bounces. Breathe in and out. Now push. You're just exaggerating the stretch in the hips. All right, bend the knees and push with your elbow. So you're doing a good inner thigh stretch here. Breathe. And then come back and up. This is good. Let's go slow again. We're doing the squats. This might be a little hard for you, Deborah, but don't try to do too much. And down. This one strengthens your legs. And up. And down. Chest up. And up. Last one. Slowly go down and up. Inhale. All the way up. Giving thanks to the Lord, the universe, for waking you up, for everything that is good in your life. You know, I told you, I'm not at a point where I can say thank you for the bad things, but it's a goal. Down, arms up, stretch. Oh, man, that feels good. Slowly bend the knees. Come back up. Inhale. Breathe. Stretch to the right. Stretch to the left. Breathe. Stretch. Stretch. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. And push your chest forward. And bring it to center. Shoulders to ears. Shoulders to ear. Shoulders to ears. Now legs straight and go back down again if you can. Hang your head down. Grab your elbows. Ah, so good. Try to curve the shoulders if you can. Can you come up on your own? Wasn't that good? If you can't, bend your knees as you come up. You do 5 of these. And let it hang. So good, so good. And let's try to come up. Let's bend the knees a little bit and come up. And let's go down again. Legs straight. This is beginner, so we're going to be easy on you. Bend the knees slightly as you come up. But it's good because it forces you to be tight in your core. Right? And then down. Last one. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put our hands on the ground flat and just walk it up. And then we're going to go up on our toes. Stretch the calf, the toes, and down. And then push your booty back. This is a full body stretch. And up on your toes. You feel that in your feet? I do. And push. Push your booty back. Push. Couple of steps up and up on your toes. And last one. And then push. Push back. Push your booty and bounce it. Oh my goodness. Bend your knees. And then let's roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Wasn't that good? That feels amazing to me. Let's go side to side. So good. Always take time to stretch. If you don't do anything, just stretch your body. Especially if you're older, it's important that you stretch out the joints. You make them flexible. Then you're less likely to fall. Let's go. 1 side, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Let's do a warrior 1. Open your legs up a bit. Arms out. You know what yoga does? Yoga says you feel like somebody's pulling you in opposite side. And then you're saying tight in the middle, in the center, right? And then bend one of the knees and pull slightly to the other side. That's the warrior 1 pose. Everything in the center should be tightening. And then you put your arm on the thigh. And you do that long stretch. But you gotta push it out. Push. So you feel that stretch. Now, put your arm up onto the ceiling and turn your face to the ceiling. You feel that? It's gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable if it's the first time you're doing it. Let's go to the other side. Bend that knee. You feel the bounce and you're steadying yourself, right? Arm on the thigh and stretch. Long, elongate. Breathe. Never hold your breath. And then you turn your face to the sky with your palms up to the sky. You feel that stretch? You should. Oh my goodness. That feels amazing. All right, let's come to the center. Did you feel the stretches? Is that you again? Deborah, good morning. You use a chair. Okay, good. M. Thomas, welcome. All right, very good. Well, you know, they had this thing on social media. Well, it kind of died down, but for a while there, you know, that chair yoga thing was popular. Now it's Tai Chi. Or now it's the facial yoga, they say. People putting a, maybe I'm the one that sees these things. They're holding a spoon in their mouth and they're doing stretches and I'm like, okay, that gonna make you look 20 years younger? Oh, please. People are just, they don't give up coming up with this stuff. It's crazy. All right, let's bend. Let's stretch the front of the legs here and the back again. And the other side. Oh, yes. Ooh. I love, you know, when you're trying to stretch the middle of your back, it's not easy. But sometimes you find an exercise that really does that well. And it's like, yes, yes. All right, let's walk in place. This is beginner. For those of you who are not used to exercising, walking is the best. After you've stretched, you stretch your neck, stretch your shoulder, your upper body, stretch your legs, stretch your hips, stretch your ankle, and you're ready. Like you feel alive again, right? Let's walk. And when you're working out, if you do upper and lower body together, you get the best result. That's why when you're walking, you don't just walk like this. You walk like this so that you engage the upper body, right? Okay, that's good. Your body should be nice and warm now. So now it's like, I'm ready for whatever you want to do to me. Within limits, of course. Because your body is like anything. You have to train it. You know, you train your dog, you train your muscle, you train your joints. The more you are consistent, the better they're going to serve you. Right? All right. Now let's open our arm and legs again. You do upper and lower body together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is where I would do my jumping jacks, but now I'm staying low for your benefit because this is beginner. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it's too fast for you, you can slow down. 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk in place. And in between sets, you keep a little movement going. So that should have increased your heart rate a little bit, which is what you want. That is your cardio workout. Cardio means cardiac, heart. All right? Now we're going to be doing some knee lifts. We're going to lift our knees up. We'll do about 30 since it's beginner. And then we will do the side. You ready? All right. We're going to lift our knees up. 1, 2, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, upper and lower, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. Breathe and breathe. All right. A little movement going, just to bring the heart rate down, right? And then we're gonna do diagonal, knee lift, elbow to knee. Ready? This one we'll do 20 on each side because it's beginner. We don't want to go too long on each set. It's already 8:23. I was 2 minutes late, so I'm taking that into consideration. All right, now we're gonna do elbow to knee, diagonal. 1, 2, put the foot all the way down on the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I also want to tell you that when you are older and you are committed to an exercise program, this is for your well-being. It's not necessarily for you to look like you did when you were 18. That would be utopia, right? Because, we have children, we're dealing with belly fat. Well, we want to do the best that we can. And in addition to moving, you want to watch your diet, right? And the first thing you need to do is eliminate soda, anything with sugar. If you love Krispy Kreme donuts, you've got to give them up. If you love to drink Coke, got to give that up. I don't care if it's diet, just go for water. And fruit juices are not your friend because they're loaded with sugar as well. All right? And remember, if you're diabetic and you start working out, you're going to reduce a lot of the medication that you're taking because your blood sugars are going to stabilize. Commit to eating grains and fruits. A little bit of fruit, but mostly vegetables. And then regular exercise, lots of water. I guarantee it. You're going to see amazing results. Prepackaged food, go into your pantry. Anything that is packaged, throw it away. Go for fresh, use herbs, olive oil, whole grains, nothing that is prepackaged, preserved. Really bad for you. That's what's killing us over there. But the quality of the food is not good anyway. So if you're going to eat meat, if you can afford it, go for organic. And I know everything is super expensive over there, but listen, you only have one body, right? So, and if you're young, if you live a healthy lifestyle in front of your kids, I guarantee you they're going to adopt those as well. Okay? All right. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. We do both sides. Very good. Keep breathing. All right. All right. Breathe. So now we're going to work the arms a little bit. You're going to go down, open your legs, and we're going to go down. And if you're just starting to work out, holding yourself in this position, it's called your power stance. It's strong. It tightens your legs, your quad muscles. It's good for the knees if you can. If you can't, like Deborah said, she does some exercises in the chair, which is good. But we're gonna be punching. We're gonna go to the side, and then we're gonna do like 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. You're sitting in your power stance. See, we're almost there in the time. So we're going to do the squats to finish off. Let's see if we can do 30 of these. 1, hold it at the bottom and up. 2, and up. 3, and up. 4, these are amazing exercises. 5, it's a good cardio. 6, 7, 8. The lower you go, the better. 9, keep your chest up. 10, these are excellent. 11, 12, 13, so good for your hips, not just your knees. 14, we're almost there. 15, you notice I tell people, after these workouts, it's to help you guys, but to help me too. 16, 17, if you can go low, that's okay. It's a go. 18, 19, and 20. But what we always do, we hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. Woo! I felt those, but I know they're good for me. Very good. Oh my God. All right. This is so good. So good. All right. Let's stretch. This is beginner. So I feel my heart rate going up, which is excellent. Let's stretch up and giving thanks again. I'm telling you, if you get in the habit of being grateful, it's going to take away a lot of the dark thoughts, right? Because evil, depression likes darkness. They want you to go in a room, pull up the drapes, turn the lights off, and get deeper into the hole. And that's what you don't want to do. You want to go out in the sunshine. Vitamin D does wonders for your mood, your whole body. It just gets all the right chemical reactions. It helps all that. So remember during COVID, they took those patients outside? Yes, that's because a lot of them had critically low vitamin D. And the best vitamin D is not the one you take in a pill. It's the one God has given us for free. So go outside. Try to go outside every day for a few minutes, in the morning or in the afternoon. Not in the middle of the day when it's really blazing hot, and that's when the UV rays are harshest, and you can, if you repeated doing that, you're repeating doing that, and then you're staying there for long periods of time, that's when those chemical reactions happen on your skin too. So you don't want that. Skin cancer is a real thing. So when I go out, I try to remember to put sunscreen on for whatever parts of my body are going to be exposed. You know, my neck, my ears, my upper arms, and your face. So that's why we wear hats to shade ourselves from the sun here in Panama. And we wear paraguay. Paraguay is your umbrella. We don't wear umbrella just for rain, also to protect from the sun. You see those beautiful ladies always using the parasol, we used to call them, is to shield their face from the sun because it ages you, the sun. You've seen the people who live on a farm or work outside, the leather skin, really very unattractive. But people sometimes don't have a choice. But so don't stay in the sun. People baking themselves at the beach. 1 in 3 are the worst time for you to be out there in the sun. But because Panama has sunlight 12 hours a day, when we have sun, we have a choice. Okay? Oh, stretching. Inhale up. Give you thanks again. And down. Stretching those hips that we just worked. Oh, when you do this, you look straight ahead. You're stretching the back, the hips, right? Oh, so good, so good. Bend slightly and roll back up. Roll, 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 roll. Neck, center, neck, center. Down and back. And we should be good. How do you feel? If you need to keep stretching for a little bit, you can. And don't forget to hydrate. Water, put some lemon in it, and you're good. I even put some fresh ginger in my water when I remember. Fresh ginger is good. All right. Miss Deborah, Miss Thomas, Monica, I hope you guys did work out with us. Monica is here every time unless she has an appointment, so I appreciate her. That should be your favorite drink, water. You know, water is good to keep your pores plump, your the cells in your body. So, you know, now that I'm getting older, you know how when you get older, you have to learn to listen to your body. When I start having a mild headache, that's when I'm like, up, I'm dehydrated because I don't get headaches very often. Now, if you're getting a cold or something, yeah, you can have a headache, but just for no reason, whenever I feel like it's coming on, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm dehydrated. The other day I did that. I was like, uh-oh, I haven't drank enough water. So I go get some water and the headache was gone. That's me. It may not be the same for you. But whenever you start feeling a little weird, listen, stop and listen, right? I had a sister the other day who was saying she was feeling bad and she's like, oh, I think I'm constipated. Well, you got to pay attention to that. And drinking a lot of water will take care of that. Just eating your vegetables or your fiber. You need fiber. That's why I don't like to juice. Juicing, you get the juice, you squeeze it out. But what happens to all the pulp? This is where the fiber is, right? What do you do with it? You throw it away? Ooh, no. So that's why I put everything in the blender, I blend, and then I drink. That way I get both the juice and the fiber, which I need. My family has a history of constipation and a lot of GI related stuff. And, you know, some of us having children with hemorrhoids, you don't want to be constipated. That's when the bleeding starts and you're like, oh, what kind of bleeding is it? Is it cancer or, you know what I mean? So you want to do whatever you can to keep everything smooth. And if you move and movement, somebody who sits in a chair all the time, you're going to be constipated because when the stool gets down, there is not enough water, and then it sits there, it's harder for you to get it out. And I know it's too much information, but constipation is a real concern in aging. I used to have patients, we used to call them, they were obsessed with the bowel fixation, we used to call it. It was like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go, gotta take my pill so I can go. No, you need to move and eat the right thing and drink your water. Don't be stuck on taking a Dulcolax, tablet or suppository. Nobody should be getting used to using those things on a regular basis unless you have a spinal cord injury, because when you have a spinal cord injury, the message doesn't go from your spine down to your bowels for you to be able to evacuate. So when we have patients with spinal cord injuries, who are paralyzed, yes, we have to give them a suppository, and sometimes we nurses have to go in there and get it out. But on a regular chronic constipation is a sign. It could be a sign of something else. So you cannot say, oh, well, I just have constipation. That is not something to be proud of. Okay. So first of all, you move. And when you have those constipation, sometimes it goes along with bladder infection too. Every time you sitting and not moving is a recipe for disaster. You're going to have bladder infection, you're going to have constipation, you're going to lose the use of your muscles. So when I say movement is life, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So even if you don't feel like it, make yourself do something. Go for a walk. Whatever you need to do to move, do it. Okay? Because if you sit there, everything is going to tighten up and then you're going to be up a creek. So I was like, no, but I know she doesn't get a lot of movement, and that's what happens. And then you're like, oh, I don't like vegetables. That is not something to be proud of either. You don't have to like them. You just need to know you need them. Okay? You need fiber, your broccoli, your cauliflower, your green beans, whatever it is. Take as much of that as you can. Make a pot, put some potatoes, sweet potatoes, some Swiss chard, whatever, season it, and then eat and drink water throughout the day. So at the other day, I was like, oh my gosh, I look at my bottle and it was still like up to here. It was like 4 o'clock. And I'm like, you mean I haven't had water all day? So it's like, oh, I gotta make it up. You cannot just go all day without drinking. And one thing that used to happen with us as nurses, I used to work 12-hour shifts and I used to work in the ICU. So sometimes you're just so busy that, yes, your brain sends a message that says you need to go empty your bladder. But you like, your patient's crashing, you're running a code, you just don't have time. And after like 10 hours, your brain says, oh, well, I guess you don't want to empty that bladder of yours. And this nurse had gone like 12, 13 hours without going to the bathroom. And when she decided, I think it was late in the evening, that, oh, now my shift is over. Now I have time to go to the bathroom. She went and sat and she couldn't go. She couldn't go. For some reason, the brain says, okay, I'm shutting down this faucet. She ended up having to go to the emergency room to be catheterized to get that urine out. Don't be that person. Because remember, as you get older, the organs in your body are not, you can't abuse it like you used to when you were young. It's not very forgiving nowadays. So just listen to your body and take heed, and remember that as you get older, your body is a bit more fragile and you have to pay more attention and take care of it. No one's going to take care of it for you but you. All right? So coming here and working out with me 3 days a week, it's a small price to pay to get someone to encourage you to work out. Of course, in a class, I'm not watching you. It's on you. You've grown. So if your body is important to you, your health is important to you, you'll do. And don't wait until something happens and then say, "Oh, now I'm going to be doing this," because you had a scare. People know they're supposed to kind of work out and try to limit how much they eat to kind of try to keep their weight. All of us, most of us are saying, I could use 10 pounds. Yeah, we all could. But you need to make it a lifestyle, constantly trying to keep up with. I don't need to eat all that food. I can fast for a few hours. I need to eat the right stuff. I don't need to go out 2, 3 times a week and eating bad restaurant food. And I can tell you, you keep eating out, they are not cooking the food with the best ingredients, and they don't have that in mind because it's taste. That's all they're concerned about. And with taste comes using the little prepackaged stuff that has MSG, putting salt, whatever they need to do to bring up the flavor. And that's how we get addicted to this sugary stuff. Sugar is addictive. That's why that Dunkin' Donuts and all of them, Krispy Kreme and all of them, once you start eating those, I go to the mall and there's a Krispy Kreme and there are always people there, young and old, just chowing on that. And I'm like, why? You know how much sugar is in one, what is that? Is in one donut? A lot, a lot. And I heard someone say there is no need for us to add sugar to our diet because if you're eating the right stuff, you're eating some fruit, you get natural sugar in there. Now, I like sour cream once in a while, and I'll sprinkle some brown sugar or a little bit of cinnamon. That is such a nice snack for me. But how often do I have it? Maybe once every 2 months. You know what I'm saying? It's a treat. It should not become a lifestyle. It's not something I need every single day. I got my water. Like today, I'm going to try not to eat till about 4 or 5 p.m. Because when I eat one meal a day, that's the only way for me in this stage to control my weight a little bit. And then I need to work out a little bit more because after menopause, the struggle is real. That estrogen level that goes down, it messes us up. Body fat everywhere. We're sluggish. Our brain doesn't work very well. You don't realize the power of those hormones until they start after menopause. You see how everything starts to go south? Yep, yep. But does that mean, oh, well, I'm postmenopausal, that's what's going to happen? You can do that because that's when the heart attacks and the strokes happen too. If you give in to the idea that, oh, I don't have estrogen on board anymore, that means I'm going to get fat. I'm just going to be fat. No bueno. No bueno. You don't have to be fat. Now, I don't want to be in the gym for 8 hours a day. I am not doing that. I'm not going to eat just egg whites like this lady. I'm not doing that. I'm going to stay active. I'm going to eat well. Now, I can't eat meat very well because my stomach is not used to it anymore. So I've given that up. Even though January 1st is coming and I got to make my traditional soup, and usually oxtail is the best thing for it. So I don't know. I'm like, "Ooh, will I not? There's nobody here for me to give it to. So I might not do it. I might not do it. But I know my family would be looking to say, did you make the soup? Did you make the soup? It's like, because when I make it, that means I'm going to eat it. That's the problem with me. If I have something in the house that I know I'm not supposed to have, that's why I don't have it. I was doing good. I went Saturday. I walked for almost 2 hours, and then I went to the reserve where I took the beautiful picture of the little slot. Did you see that picture of that slot? It was right there. I was so excited to see that little sweetheart. They move so slow. It's hard to see them, and usually you only see them hanging in the trees. And then this one was underneath the bench, and then I started talking to it. It came out, and it was amazing. And I walked for I think another hour to get to the bus stop in the pouring rain. It was something else. So I went to the store. I don't know why I felt like after a hard day, I deserved it. We have these small little plantain chips that I love. The reason I don't have them around because I'd be eating them. So I'm like, I deserve it. I didn't have anything to eat that day. So I bought 2 small bags of chips and I bought 2 small packs of mixed nuts, which I'm addicted to also. So I don't buy them in bulk because I'm going to sit here and eat it all. I'm telling you. And then I was doing good. And the next morning I woke up and I could feel my eyes being swollen from eating the chips. So I do things to myself that I know I'm not supposed to, and I'm not strong all the time. But as soon as I realized what happened, then I had to kind of correct it and reverse it. See what I mean? So I can't go the next day and get more chips. So it's like, okay, Maggie, you got to get back on track. So that's what this week is going to be about. So it's a daily struggle. You can't have the mindset that, oh well, I'm just going to give in. Giving in is not an option. Not an option. All right, guys. I talk your head. Okay. All right. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have a beautiful day. Okay. God loves you. Bye.